Hello everyone. Today we need to talk about a shocking discovery in General Hospital that could put Lucas in serious danger. Lucas never expected to hear what he did, but by pure accident, he overhears a private conversation between Sidwell and Marco, and what he learned changes everything. Lucas had trusted Marco. He believed Marco was simply ambitious, maybe flawed, but not cruel. But the truth hits him hard. Marco is deeply involved with Sidwell, and together they are controlling something far darker than Lucas imagined. In that conversation, Lucas hears them discussing medication, threats, and leverage, and the name that freezes him in place is Britt. Back in Port Charles, Lucas has always carried complicated feelings about Britt. No matter their history, he never stopped caring about her well-being. So when he realizes that Sidwell has been withholding Britt's medication and using it to control her, Lucas feels sick. He cannot believe he trusted the wrong man. Worse, he cannot believe Britt has been suffering in silence while he stood on the sidelines. The weight of what he overheard becomes too heavy to carry alone. Lucas goes straight to Liz, the one person he knows will understand the seriousness of the situation. He confesses everything. He tells her about Sidwell's threats. He admits he was blind to Marco's true nature, and he cannot hide his guilt. Lucas feels responsible, as if his poor judgment allowed this to happen. Liz is stunned, especially when she hears that Britt's health may be at risk because someone intentionally keeping life-saving medication away from her. Liz warns him to be careful. Sidwell is not someone to cross lightly, but Lucas cannot ignore what he knows. He sees Britt's face in his mind. He remembers the times she fought so hard to survive, to rebuild her life. He cannot sit back and watch her be manipulated again. For Lucas, this is no longer about pride or embarrassment. It is about saving someone he once loved. So he makes a dangerous choice. Lucas quietly begins to watch Sidwell and Marco. He tracks their movements, studies their habits, and waits for the right moment. When he discovers where the medication is being stored, he knows he has one chance. With his heart racing and fear in his chest, Lucas sneaks into the location. Every sound makes him freeze. Every shadow feels like a threat. He knows that if he is caught, Sidwell will not forgive him. Still, he pushes forward. Lucas managed to steal the medication that was being hidden. He holds it in his hands, realizing how close Britt may have been to losing everything. He plans to get it to her as quickly as possible, hoping this act will finally free her from Sidwell's control. For the first time since overhearing that conversation, Lucas feels a small sense of hope. But hope in Port Charles never comes without consequences. Sidwell is powerful and ruthless. If he discovers that the medication is missing, it will not take him long to connect the dots. Marco, already exposed in Lucas' eyes, may turn even more dangerous to protect himself. Lucas has stepped into a war he does not fully understand, and by choosing to act alone, he may have made himself a target. Meanwhile, Britt may soon realize someone is fighting for her behind the scenes. Will she accept Lucas' help, or will she be furious that he risked everything? And when Sidwell strikes back, will Lucas be strong enough to protect himself and the people he cares about? One desperate act of courage could save Britt's life, but it could also destroy Lucas' future in Port Charles. Do you think Lucas made the right decision by stealing the medication, or has he just put himself directly in Sidwell's line of fire?